Hello friends, in this video we are going to continue our discussion on the topic forces and laws of motion. Okay, so in this video we are going to derive the concept of the conservation of momentum. So let's see what it is. Law of conservation of momentum. Now we know from the previous video what is momentum. So in this video we are going to see the law that says that the momentum, if external applied force of a system of bodies is zero, then the momentum of that body is conserved. Okay, so we can write this as, so if external force applied on a body, on a system of body is zero, then the overall momentum of the system of bodies remains constant. So let us see what we mean by this. This means if F external equal to 0, then we can write that sigma mi runs through I, mi vi equal to constant. Okay, so now let us see the proof of this law of conservation of momentum. Now we would see the proof. Okay, so let the total momentum of a system of bodies be m vector. Okay, so when the externally applied force is 0, then we can write the rate of change of momentum, as we have seen from the second law of motion, is equals to 0. Okay, so force equal to dm dt is equals to 0, which directly gives us from the thing that m as a function of time is constant. Okay, this is the typical law of derivative. Okay, so now the overall momentum of can be represented as sigma from I mi vi. Hence we can write from here, we can write that this is constant. So the proof is very simple, and it just requires the basic concepts of our derivatives. So that's it. Now we are going to look at the concept of equilibrium of forces. Okay, so let me rub the board. So a body is said to be in translational equilibrium if the net force applied on it is zero. Hence, if a body is in translational equilibrium, then the net force applied on the body is zero. Okay, so by notation we can write this as sigma f is 0, where f is running from I and Fi are all the forces acting on the body. So that's the condition of translational equilibrium. Remember, this is translational equilibrium, not rotational equilibrium. For rotational equilibrium we have different conditions, that is sigma mi, that is the moment about any point should be 0, but we have to see that in the later chapters when we are studying rotation. Okay, so by now you know that the if a body is in translational equilibrium, then the net force applied on it is 0. Okay, now let us come to another very important theorem, that is the Lami's theorem. Okay, this finds a lot of implications in solving problems for JEE. So let us see what it is. So the Lami's theorem states that if a body is in equilibrium under the action of three concurrent forces F1, F2 and F3, then mod of F1 by sine alpha equal to mod of F2 by sine beta equal to mod of F3 by sine gamma. Now let us see what these angles alpha, beta and gamma are. So we shall see this in the diagram. Okay, so let this be F1 vector, this be F2 vector, and let this be F3 vector. So this is alpha, the angle opposite to F1, this is beta, the angle opposite to F2, and this is gamma, the angle opposite to F3. Okay, so that is all about Lami's theorem. So that's it from this video, friends. In the next video we are going to learn about friction and normal reaction. So I hope it was informative. If you like this video, do subscribe to my channel and please press the bell icon. Thank you.